topic is trigonometric. There are some questions that say we should leave our answer in short form. Leave your answer in short form. So what we need to do is to consider special angles. Call them special angles. So the first one is angle 45 degrees. Angle 45 degrees. Before you can create angle 45 degrees, you consider a right angle triangle with limits 1, 1, root 2. Just memorize 1, 1, root 2. So this is where angle 90 is. That means this is my opposite. The angle is here, angle 45. So that means this is the opposite. The opposite is here. This is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse opposite. While the third one will be what? Adjacent. Okay. Now when we call SOHCAHTOA, the first one so says sine of the angle, that's sine 25 degrees, is equal to O, that's opposite, over H hypotenuse. So which means my opposite is what? 1 over the hypotenuse root 2. Therefore, sine 45 is 1 over root 2. So we go to the next one, which is CA. So we have cos 45 degrees equals to A, that is adjacent, and then H is hypotenuse. So I go back to the diagram. The adjacent here is 1, while the H, which is hypotenuse here is root 2. Then the third one, which is TOA. T means tan 45 degrees equals to O is the opposite, A is the adjacent. And from the diagram, the opposite is 1, then the what? The adjacent is what? 1 as well. So 1 divided by 1 is what? 1. Now in the process, when we look at sine 45, which is 1 over root 2, we cannot leave our answer like this. We have to rationalize using solve. So the solve form says I should multiply the root 2 as my numerator and what? My denominator. So this is times root 2 over what? Root 2. So I'll get root 2 times 1, that's root 2. Over root 2 times 2, that is root 4. Then the square root of 4 is what? Is 2. Therefore, sine 45 degrees means root 2 over what? Over 2. The same thing goes here. Same thing goes here. Cos 45, the same thing. So I'm going to have root 2 over what? Over 2 as well. So therefore, sine 45 is what? Sine 45 is root 2 over 2. Cos 45 is root 2 over 2. And tan 45 is 1. Next one is angle 60 and angle 30. Before we can find the short form of angle 60 and angle 30 degrees. So the first thing to do is to draw our diagram, which is equilateral triangle. And remember, equilateral triangle has angle 60 here, 60 here, and 60 here as well. Fine, if I want to get 30, I have to bisect, I have to divide it into 2. So if I divide into 2 this way, that means I can have one triangle here. So this place is 30, this is another 30, because 30 plus 30 will give us what? 60. So now if I bring one triangle out of the 2 we have, okay, so which means that this is angle 90, the angle 90 is here, then 2, we have 2, 2, 2 from the beginning, 2, 2, 2 from the beginning. But because I've already divided the 2 here, so I divided into what? 1, 1. So I have 1, and this is also 1 as well. So now from this triangle, it means that the 2 that is here, I put it here, and the 60 is here, and the 30 is here, then this one is here. Now find this place. If we use Pythagoras theorem, which says hypotenuse square equals what? Opposite square plus what? Adjacent square. So I am looking for the opposite of angle 60. The opposite of what? Angle 60. So that means I can carry my adjacent square to this side. So it becomes hypotenuse square minus adjacent square equals what? Opposite square. So the hypotenuse is what? Is 2. I'll write 2 square here, minus adjacent is 1. That's 1 square equals what? Opposite square. So 2 square is 4 minus 1 square is 1. So if I remove 1 from 4, I'll get 3. So which means that my opposite square equals what? 3. So we find the square root of both sides. So which means that the opposite is what? Root 3. Therefore, the opposite here is what? Root 3. So it is something we can easily memorize. For special angle 60 and angle 30, we draw a right angle triangle. I put 60 here, 30 here, then I have 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Now, let us consider only angle 60. Let us leave 30 away. Now, remember the right angle triangle says 1, 2, 3. So the opposite is here. The hypotenuse to the other side is here, while the adjacent is here. Now, let's consider the trig. The first one, sine 60. What will it be? Cos 60 and tan 60 degrees. Okay, fine. Now, according to the SOHCAHTOA, so this our sign says opposite over what? So the sine 60 will now be opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Now checking from the diagram, the opposite here is what? Root 3 over the hypotenuse is what? 2. Therefore, sine 60 in short form is what? Root 3 over 2. Okay, the same thing goes to cos 60, which is car. That is A for adjacent, H for hypotenuse. So I have adjacent over hypotenuse. So the adjacent here is what? 1 from the diagram, 1 over hypotenuse is what? 2. So that means cos 60 is what? 1 over 2. Now, tan 60. For tan 60, the formula is what? 2R, which is opposite over adjacent. The opposite over adjacent. So I write opposite over adjacent. So the opposite here is what? Root 3 from the diagram, while the adjacent is 1. So root 3 over 1 will give us what? Root 3. It give us root 3. Now, considering the same triangle for angle 30, we found that where that 30 is facing, that angle 30 where it's facing is here. So anywhere something is that's opposite. So the angle is facing 1. So that means this one is my opposite. Right angle is here, which is angle 90. Where that angle 90 is facing, that's what we call hypotenuse. While the third side we call adjacent. Okay, following our SOHCAHTOA again. So we have the first one, which is so that's sine 30. Sine 30 is what? Opposite over hypotenuse. So we have opposite over hypotenuse. So the answer to that is what? The opposite is what? 1 over the hypotenuse is what? 2. Which means sine 30 is 1 over 2. Also cos 30, that's car from SOHCAHTOA. Car is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. I have adjacent over hypotenuse. So looking at it from the diagram, the adjacent here is root 3. I'll write root 3 over hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse here from the diagram is what? 2. So which means that cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Then the third one, which is tan 30 degrees. And from the formula, tan 30 is 2r. So we follow 2r. 2o for opposite, a for adjacent. So looking at the diagram again, the opposite is 1, while the adjacent is root 3. And remember, the way we rationalize, so we need to rationalize this sort. So root 3 will multiply both numerator and denominator. So I'll say root 3 times 1, I'll get root 3 over root 3 times root 3 will give me 3. Therefore, tan 30 is root 3 over 3.